Oh, babe. Oh, used to spend my nights out in the barroom. Liquor was the only love I ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I'm looking for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. No, 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 no. 'Cause there's nothing like your love that gets me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey, baby. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, babe. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Alright, so Slim, you still got the way. Alright. Sonya playing what up though? Kenny Misfit, what up though? Yeah. 2 eye, man. 2 eye, man. 2 eye, man. What? 2 eye, man. 2 eye, man. What?
I'm in the clouds when I'm with you. Girl, what's your name? I hope this don't offend you. Tastes like cocaine. I didn't think I'd get so. I get so high. Now I'm feeling for you, baby. Where's the light?
My baby long roses are white and powder blue. This feels like love, like love.
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love, like love.
On it, boy, I send you out of reach when I ride on it. What you lacing in my weed, put my life on it. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
Bella, it's a vibe in the function. Is that tribe or something? Where this shit was by dead, girl, till I end up coming out rap like I signed a dungeon. Yeah, like big boy Dre now. Try to kinda look like Bay now. I'ma shoot my shot like Jay now. Shit, I shoot like right now. Home team girl like straight now. I don't God, let the Lord to make a way now. If you scared, go to church like ain't them. But ain't scared, I'm with a DJ now. She said I pass on the heart, we can blame them. But I like them blocks, okay now. Shit, I shade them. I said, girl, your love is so guitar. Now let me play on that. I play your favorite song, God Clash, let me stay on it. I knew it was a smash when I featured Sonya Blade on it. 4 years later, caught her up and hit replay on it. Girl, I had you spending all your funds. Hit you with this rock and you think that I'm cheating Peter Gunn. Say some shit like, nigga, did you?
I was mute. It's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. I know I'm looking crazy. I don't know what's going on up here besides I got the bling bling going on up there. So y'all know how we do this. You already know. Baby, before you say anything, we gotta play this. Forgot all about that.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Tune in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Yeah.
You, but I didn't get married just because he was fine. I got married because we make hell nervous. I got married because I got a vision for what we could do in the earth. I got married because I believe me and him are unstoppable. So you need a rider. Let me get gangster with it for a minute. You need to marry a rider. You need to marry somebody who will go down into hell with you and take back everything the devil stole from you. I got a vision for my marriage. I got a generational curse to break. I got the statistics to prove wrong. I'm not doing what's always been done.
I'm not doing what's always been done. I gotta get used to not being on StreamYard. I gotta get used to it, y'all. I gotta get used to it. So this Pooley, I gotta take this off.
What up, though? It's your boy Pooley the Barber. Get up, boy.
We are. Look at us. Look at. I gotta do something. This ain't getting. Look like I was bald. A minute. Just in that little part right there, like an old man. Yes, like an old man. Okay, y'all. Hey, welcome. Y'all know I forgot. I forgot all about the. I forgot. But you know what? I see our guest just dropped in. I see our guests have just dropped in, baby. So we got to get started, okay? And y'all already know what we do when we get started. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's us. It's me and Pooh. We are here, baby. We are in the building. You are here on Peachy Tea Time, baby. A special edition, that is. A special heavenly birthday edition, okay? That's what we are here for tonight. And I told y'all November 27th that was our last family to come on to Peachy Tea Time, and that is not true. We have another family. Okay, this young lady has been on here twice already. This is her third time. She has came every year, Poolie, every year since the day I found her. And when I tell you, she advocates very, very hard for her sister, very hard. You know, her sister was murdered. Rest in peace to Jerriny Caples. The killer is still out there, so don't even worry about it. Jason gonna have a whole mouthful to say for you, Mr. Killers, because we know you out there watching. Okay, that we do know. So, because I know y'all want to know what they talking about now. What they gonna say? So we know you watching. So he gonna take over there. But I'm so thankful for this family for coming. I see them down there and everything. I'm so thankful that they are here, and they are going to be the last family for 2024. Okay, 2024. They the last family. So, and I told her, you come on anytime you want to. She reached out to me. She said, Miss Peachy, I need to come back on the show. I need to give an update. I need to keep my sister name alive. And my daddy gonna come on too. I'm like, what? Yeah, that's daddy up there, y'all. There he is. Over there. Right there. That's daddy. And y'all saw daddy on the news clip. If you've been following Peachy Tea Time for longer than 2 years, you have saw this story. You have saw the update to it. And you saw the daddy on the news clip, the news broadcast. But y'all, we have him here tonight. And when I tell you, I'm so honored. I'm so, so honored. So we got to bring up Jason first. We do have Charlotte with us tonight, baby. We all in the building. At the end of the year, baby, we in the building. And when I tell you, Jason has been with us since this family came to Peachy Tea Time. So I got to bring him up first. Here he is. There he go. Doorbell. Who is it?
Yeah, it's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy. What up, though?
But
What's
he's not
good with you,
building.
bro?
What up, though?
What up, though?
Hey, Jason.
What up? What
How
up? What
are
up?
you?
I'm well. I'm well. I haven't been. Can you guys hear me well? I just want to make sure.
You turn your volume up a little bit.
All right, bet, bet.
Right there.
You
Right
just
there.
turn yours down.
No,
Uh,
right there is fine.
so,
Don't laugh at him.
it's been a minute since I've been on a Friday. So I'm over here singing the song
Yeah, me
Peachy
too.
Tea Time, and then next thing you know, it jumped into something else. I'm like, I don't know this part. I don't know this.
I didn't get married just to get married.
Just to get married. We gonna shake up. What do you say? What she say? We gonna shake up hell. I said,
Oh,
that's
yes.
what's up.
Oh, yes. 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 But yes, you are here with us on a Friday night, baby. I reached out to Jason. I told Jason what we had going on. I said, now, if you can't make it, I understand. But if you can, it is the family edition. It's just on a different day, different time as well. So Jason was like, I'm there.
That's
I am
it. You
there.
ask, I'm here. Yeah, we showing up.
And you are here.
Especially for the heavenly birthday,
Yes.
Jerriny is a beautiful woman. The story was very sad. And one thing that I do love is, as a family member, always keeping someone's name alive.
Oh,
Right?
she
Because
on it.
the spirit needs it, the spirit wants it, and it's a blessing that she's out doing her thing. So shout out to Miss Candace for being here tonight and showing love to her sister. You heard?
Well, Candace has a nickname. Candace has a nickname. See, she over there laughing already. Because I can see Candace down at the bottom. And she laughing already, y'all. But Candace has a nickname. But I'm going to bring up Charlotte first. And then I'm going to introduce Candace up as her nickname. Okay? Because, baby, I need y'all to put y'all seatbelts on. I need y'all to get in the planes. Put your seatbelt on. Either way it go, we headed to Memphis tonight, baby. We headed to Memphis tonight. And when I say Memphis, baby, we deep, deep, deep in Memphis tonight. Okay? So let's go ahead and bring up Charlotte. And when we bring up Charlotte, baby, y'all gonna find out who Candace's name is.
You gotta hit the
I gotta hit the doorbell. Thank you, baby.
There it is, right?
Thank you. Who is it?
You know I am order.
Ah!
Hey,
It's
good
Charlotte.
evening, First Family and Jason. How y'all
Maybe she called us the first family.
doing?
Thank you. I happily accept. I appreciate
Well, Charlotte, you look like you ready to go rob a bank.
Please
Go to
stop.
bed. It's
Don't
about
come
that.
up.
Hey,
Charlotte, I told you. I said, ain't no telling what he gonna say. You know what
Hey,
he gonna say.
if it coming in my dreams, then yeah, that's about right.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Charlotte, you look beautiful tonight as always. But is that your Christmas tree? Is that 2 Christmas trees?
Well, see, we still in the midst.
Get out their
That's baby.
background. Get out their
That's
background.
Okay, well then she need to get a goddamn green screen. Until then, I'm very observant. Right? Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Let
Sorry,
her be.
Ted.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
forgot you was here for a second.
yeah. We trying to get this Christmas vibe going on around here. Yeah.
I completely understand because we trying to get it going on over here too.
Y'all got about a week left, man. What are y'all doing?
That's a hard thing.
You got
Well,
about a week left.
okay, so to my defense, Candace, we coming, boo, we coming. Daddy, we coming too. But to my defense, you know, me and Poolie didn't start having kids until I was 35 years old.
see, you wasn't
And
even supposed to went there. You supposed
no,
to our defense, we had a tree fall in our garage.
I'm taking it. I'm running
That's
with
where
it.
all our
Yep.
stuff is at.
Yep. That part. Yep. Exactly.
That right there.
hold up,
Very
hold up,
explainable.
hold up. Let me hit mute for a minute, y'all.
Well, with that being said, man, we're going to have
Okay,
ourselves a good time.
sorry. I had to tell him something right quick that y'all couldn't hear.
Remember, this is a celebration too, so we celebrating today.
Tell
Okay.
them we doing the show.
I'm sorry. Poolie crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. He crazy. Okay, so yes, we are here for a celebration tonight, baby. It's our birthday. It's a birthday.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Yes, we is celebrating tonight, baby. It is Jerriny Caples'
He's looking. Look at him.
heavenly birthday tonight. Heavenly birthday tonight. What is you looking at me like that
You
for?
know that button is off limits.
And everything else we done played already is off limits. So we might as well go ahead and go out with a shebang. Shit. All right, y'all. So, anyways, get on in here. Get on in here. Because we have a family here tonight. They are here. Y'all about to see them. We about to bring them up. But first, Jason got to say his spiel.
Y'all know the vibes, man. We all appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you guys double tap that screen, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, switch it up a bit, hit a heart button, hit the cuddly heart button, one of those, you know what I mean? Depending on the platform you're on. If you are over on Facebook, make sure that you follow us on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, make sure you follow on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, follow over on Twitch, you know, do all of those. But not only that, make sure you share this out to a few friends because we celebrating today and we always love a good party. Who don't like a good kickback? You heard? But on the top of that, we just celebrating life as well, you know? So if you want to, which I think you should, go on over to Roku, right? If you got a Roku enabled device, whether it's a TV or a device, look up Peachy Tyme. That's Peachy Tyme. Time spelled with the Y, Tyme. Just like how you find Hulu, Paramount, BET Plus, you'll find Peachy Tyme the exact way and watch us on the big screen. I know that you went and got that big 65-inch from Walmart on Black Friday. Watch us on that TV, you heard?
Roku.
Good job. Good job. All right, y'all. Well, we about to bring up the family. Jason, I said, Pool, if you don't make it, I'm going to tell Pool he going to have to do that spiel. Poolie would have just said, watch us on Roku.
That's about it. Watch us.
All right,
please.
go ahead, Tennille.
You know me so very well.
Yes, I do. All right, y'all. We are about to bring up our family.
God bless. Thank you. Good night.
Yes. Wait, hold on. Let me bring up that banner, baby. We gotta bring up that banner. All right, there they banner go, baby. There they banner go.
We are about to bring up the family, y'all. Candace Parker and her father, Jerry Caples. And this is the sister and the father of Jerriny Caples. Now that I got that out the way, y'all, this is Miss I'm So Memphis, baby. Miss I'm So Memphis is in the building. Girl, there go your doorbell. There go. I know it is a late doorbell. It's okay. It's okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, but we can hear you. Girl, you over there looking like is it Tempest? Tempest from Tempest. The girl that played on what was it? You know what I'm talking about.
Yep, I was just watching today.
Yeah, that's what she Moesha. Yeah.
You see me, Missy?
Yeah, we can see you. It's a lot with your background.
My camera.
You gotta turn your background down. Okay. Right there. But you just gotta come back on. You just gotta come back on. Charlotte. Sleepy.
I turned
I
She
understand,
came on
boo.
sleepy.
Yeah. Charlotte is as our counselor. And she works at the elementary school.
That's
She be saying, hey Scotty. Oh, thank you for watching, Scotty. I appreciate it. Thank you.
see that.
They trying to get that camera together. Now we do come on early, y'all. We do come on early so we get everything set up. But we wasn't able to do that at this time. They look so cute. Hey Dad,
Hello.
how you doing?
How you doing?
I am
I'm fine.
wonderful.
I'm fine.
I am so glad
I'm
that
saying,
you're here. Yeah, once she get it, then
keep my
we can
best.
go ahead and get started once she get it going.
I commend you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that.
So you
I'm sure they say the same just as well. I see they in the green back there. Yeah, y'all just give us a minute, y'all. Y'all know we
yeah,
live,
yeah.
so just give us a minute. We just trying to get it together and get everything going.
My baby.
They trying to get.
Help
I'm
me.
finna. Y'all keep going. Check your
Can you
sound.
do it
Yeah, we can hear
We
you.
can hear you.
Turn your TV down in the back.
now?
Turn
Ain't
your
no TV
TV
on.
down. Ain't no TV on.
That's the back the green room.
What, Charlotte?
No, that's
How's
Ann.
that?
But
Okay.
it still doesn't change what's happening to Candace's mic.
Okay.
It might be my mic. My phone is really bad.
No, we can hear you now.
Can I
No, like if you stop
can I
touching it,
switch to my phone?
like if you
Yep.
just stop touching, leave it alone and sit back, you good.
Yeah. What Jason said.
Okay,
Yeah. Just leave.
just sit
Yeah.
back.
Just sit back.
Y'all got to cover up that Green Bay Hound.
No, they are fine with their Green Bay helmet.
That's what I like. I'm good with that.
Boy, watch out.
See you.
Yeah. If
You
you
in
get
and
it,
out on my.
we can hear y'all. Candace, we can hear you.
He'll say, "Oh, good."
I just need, but you can hear y'all touching with the camera.
Clear. Yeah, they can
Okay,
hear me clear.
yep, that's
Okay,
clear.
you can. Okay, well, I mean, we can proceed. I mean, you just in and out on us. I mean, but we
Oh
can
no, y'all
understand you.
just fine.
There we go.
Y'all is just fine.
There we
We
go.
just need Candace to sit back some. That's it. But y'all just fine. Now I'm
Let's
finna
do it.
I see we got some more people
Thank you.
coming in as well. So I'm gonna play this commercial break right quick while Candace get because Jason she ain't touching it now.
Well, what it is feedback. So I don't know. She did say our phone is kind of messed up. So it's our
You wanna
feedback.
change to another phone, Candace?
That might be the best. Or if they got like an exterior audio somewhere else, it's because it's just picking it up twice. Because as soon as you start talking or we start talking, it's her mic feeding it back in again.
Oh, okay, okay.
If you
So
wanna go play the video, that'll probably be the best right now. Instead of sitting
that's what
around
we're
for it.
finna do.
But
All
yeah,
right,
if you
Candace, we
guys,
finna play the video, the commercial break.
yeah,
Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Next week is our last week for Raw and Uncut with Miss Peachy and friends. If y'all have missed any of it, this is what y'all been missing. To hear a mother's cry.
Like you don't know when it's coming. And when you have that moment, I just always tell myself, it's okay. It's okay to cry.
They asking you to understand that this too can be you.
Trying to prevent shit. I got 2 small kids. I don't want this shit to happen to them.
This city to be changed. It has to change for our kids. We have to start creating safe environments for our children.
And what are we supposed to do to stop this? It ain't nothing they can do to bring their children back. So what they trying to understand is, how do we stop you from feeling like we feel? We got to learn to do that as a city, as a community, as a whole.
All right, y'all. We are back. We are back. We are back. Oh, you just gotta hit the mute button. Hit the mute button. And then once you hit the mute button, then we can hear you. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me clear?
We can hear you very clear. We can hear you. Okay, y'all. We have Candace Parker and her father in the building. Miss I'm so Memphis. Now, Candace, this is your third time coming on PGT time. Please let everybody know the reason why you reached back out to PGT time to come on the show.
I can't even find where you can read that. My sister Jerriny Caples, she got murdered back in 2021, November the 11th. She got found in the back of her car in Nutbush in North Memphis, Tennessee. When they found her, her back door was open. It was cameras around, but they really didn't get too much footage of what happened. Um, Her birthday is today. She would have been 28 years old today. And I reached out to you, like this is my third time being on the show. It really brought me a lot of supporters. It really brought me a lot of courage to really keep my sister Naima alive. And that's what I intend
Mhm.
on doing until I find this killer. I believe in my heart that he's still out here, that he's still walking around here, that she or he is involved. And I feel like my sister should have justice. My daddy has more other girls. I'm like the fourth oldest child, and my baby sister is 6 years old. And her name is Jerriny. She's named after Jerriny. Um, my dad stepped out for a second. Um,
Mm.
he got more to tell y'all about it. We can give you more detail more than I can because he's the investigative provocator, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let him get it and I'm gonna let him say what he got to say and he got some things to show y'all too as well.
Okay. Well, Father, before we
Hello
get
again.
started, hello. Thank you for coming and thank you for trusting me with your daughter's story. I definitely appreciate that. And before we get started with you, I do have a video clip that I want to play. Okay. And once we play this video, we're gonna go ahead and get started with everything. And we'll start with you.
Well,
So,
before we start that too,
mhm.
we're gonna do something just a tad bit different. So,
Okay.
if you guys, Candace, Dad, if you guys could pay attention, when we go to speak, I will mute you, and then when it's your turn to speak, you can either unmute yourself or we'll send a request for you to unmute, so that way the sound can be a lot clearer for us all.
All right, all right. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. All right, y'all, let's get started.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Mother, sister, and daughter now at the center of a murder investigation. Memphis police found the 25-year-old killed in the Nutbush neighborhood. The woman's family continues to mourn while police search for her killer in tonight's Manhunt Monday.
He took my little sister for nothing, like. She do nothing to nobody.
Candace Parker and her father are searching for a killer. Memphis police say 25-year-old Jerriny Caples was murdered last November in Nutbush.
She told me she was going to school, and when she left school, she was going to meet somebody to get some shoes. I guess she never made it that far.
Parker says she tried calling her sister, but her calls went unanswered. Something Parker says was highly unusual for the mother of two. So Parker went to her sister's house looking for answers.
When I got to my sister's house, I felt it. So was wrong. And that's when the detectives told us we had to stay there for a minute. When they said that, I already knew my sister was gone.
Parker says detectives told them they found her sister's body inside her white Jeep Cherokee on Prince Street.
She got shot in the head, came out through the back, through her side. I never think I'd put my sister in a casket, man. We just want justice for her, that's it.
Parker believes the gunman may have known her sister and says she may have been the target of a robbery.
I just want justice for my sister. I can't sleep. I can't eat, y'all. I need help. I need help.
If you know who killed Jerriny Caples, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Your tip could help put a dangerous criminal behind bars and $2,000 cash in your pocket. Remember, all calls are confidential.
So after they got through saying all that, that's when people from Facebook was coming to me like, we just heard that your sister been in a murder. It's a white Jeep Cherokee just been in a murder, and we think it's your sister. Everybody was coming to me. It's this homegirl of mine. I don't want to mention her name because she works for somebody for the government, but she came to me and told me some information that at the end of the day, make a long story short, while the detectives was being sarcastic about it and didn't want to come to me, she had told me she didn't know how to pronounce my sister's name, but it was my sister that was killed. She didn't know how to pronounce her name, but she knew it was her. She described her to me. She gave me her tag number. She gave me her car number and everything. So after the detectives came, they told me to hold off for a second. They had to go search my sister's apartment. At 8 o'clock that morning, that's when they called. And I had to go identify my sister's body. She had 6 gun wounds. The main bullet that killed her was the one.
All right, y'all. That was heavy. Now, the video that y'all just saw was from 2 years ago, Jason. 2 years ago, when Candace came on for the very first time. And I never forget that I saw, I was looking for news content and I ran across this video. Literally, Charlotte just ran across the video. And I saw Candace boo-hoo crying like that. And it's like I felt it. I felt the way she was crying seemed like. And I said, I gotta find her. And I found her and she came on Peachy Tea Time. But Candace's father, who's down there now, Mr. Jerry, he did not come on. He did not come on the first time. Candace came a second time. Mr. Jerry didn't come on the second time. But then this time, he is here. And I definitely thank you, Mr. Caples, for coming on to Peachy Tea Time tonight. So please get started and let everybody know about your baby, Jerriny, and let us know how you found out what occurred.
Can you hear me now, babe?
Yes,
Okay. Can you see me?
yes.
Okay.
Is it blue?
All right. Gotcha. Well, as I said, first of all, thank you guys for having me on your show. Thank you guys for keeping my baby show updated, keeping everything
Yeah.
visible to her, keeping everybody mind open. But as you know, Jeremy, she was a nice girl. I want to just let you know that she was a nice girl. I mean, she was kind, loving, and as Candy stated from the beginning, she had just adopted two boys from a friend of hers who was going through a lot of problems. So she loved kids. She was the one that'll pull up at all the birthdays and all the festivities, and I cook a lot, so she the one calling every Sunday with the rest of the girls. What did I cook? So I can always count on her, and I can always talk to her, and she always communicate with me. You understand?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Now, how did you hear about what occurred with your daughter?
Well, the day that my baby was found murdered, her mother called me, and she was, she frequent with her mother a lot, and she was like, "Well, Jeremy Poster came by and seen me and brought me some money," and I didn't talk to her, so call her. So I mean, we talk and we argue and fuss and fight like any other family of father, son, daughter, whatever. But I called her and she didn't respond. So I called her on two of her phones and she didn't respond. And so I had sent her a text and I was like, everybody looking for you. So you respond back whether you busy or mad at somebody or what. That's what I was telling her because at the present time she had about three cars that was parked over to my house because she was going to the auction at this time buying cars. So she had about three vehicles over my house. So when she didn't call back, maybe about a couple of hours or so, I kind of let it sit in and I went into my room and I went into my bedroom at the time and I just got on my knees and I just prayed and I asked God and I was like if anything going on which I know my baby already respond. I was like, if anything going on, just give me the strength to be able to handle this. So I laid nobody talked to her, and as you know, my other daughters was out looking for her and doing stuff like that. I didn't have no knowledge of this. I was just letting it go as her not responding. So I laid on down, and I got this knock on the door, maybe about 11 o'clock that night, and they came to the house and just told me to sit down. And I told them I ain't need to sit down. I already knew what it was. I knew that my daughter was expired. I mean, no one had told me or anything. I just God just put that, and I knew that when that knock came on the door, I knew what it was.
Now, getting that kind of information, what was one of the first or a few steps that you took, like getting a hold of your other daughters or the other parts of the family? Did they come to you? Did you reach out to them? How did that look?
They actually came to pick me up because homicide was at my daughter's house, and they actually needed me to sign the warrant to go inside the house since she had been found dead. So they actually came and picked me up and took me to where all of my daughters were at the house.
Gotcha.
Wow. Okay. Um, I know that number one, I tell all the families that this is hard to come on a platform, especially with people that you don't even know, and tell your daughter's story. But I gotta say this, Mr. Caples. I know you are extremely, extremely proud of Candace. Because
Yes,
Candace has truly, truly, truly been in the forefront.
kept
Um,
the flame.
and yes, yes. Like she has really been doing her thing,
Me and her
out here.
both two soldiers. I mean, I'm staying on MPD. I mean, my baby's case is a cold case, but they just assigned a new cold case detective to the case about a month ago. I spoke with her 2 weeks ago because I watch a lot of forensic files. I watch a lot of
Mhm.
this, I watch a lot of detective stuff. So about 2 weeks ago, I was watching a show where they solved the case with the Google because I mean, you guys don't know, but my daughter had an iPhone, an Android phone, I guess regular phones. But as you know, iPhones, they tell you everything. They tell you where you go, where you been, where you breathe, what your heartbeat is, where your last step was. They tell you all these things while you living. Well, guess what? I tried to get all this information when my daughter died, and I couldn't get none of it. I went to court for a whole year with Apple and iPhones, and I went all the way to the top of the person where some things that I don't even know how to pronounce that get the information from these phones, and I got a roadblock. The MPD, I commend them. We tried. We went to court. The judge, they wanted the judge to actually write a 4-page, a 4-paragraph letter before I could get my daughter's information off her phone. And he was like, he even took me to his chambers, sent the email to Apple from his chambers, and they still wouldn't accept it. He said, "That's about all I can do. I got a courtroom to run. I can't sit here and type out all this stuff in order to go," which I can understand that. That's why I have nothing to do with Apple, but because they actually could have solved my daughter's murder. They actually could have pinged her phone and seen what a killer turned her phone off at. They actually could have pinged her phone and know where her last stop was because she was dumped in the Nutbush area. She was not murdered in the Nutbush area. She was driven there and left there. So I mean, so I asked the detective, because every time I get in my vehicle, when I turn on my car, my radio tell me where I've been, and it almost tell me where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So asked the police, I was like, well, if Jeremy had 3 phones, couldn't you probably Google something and see where she was going? So we got with that, and she filed the paper to get the Google records. And just so happened that when she left school, she Googled an address in South Haven, Mississippi, where she went. Where the detective checked out that address, but by us being 3 years old, no one lived there, and no one, she was going to get shoes. So no one sold shoes at that house or anything. It was some new residents. But that was just another idea. But as you know, the person that killed her was picked up on 3 door cams walking out of the neighborhood, which make me believe that this person lived somewhere in the neighborhood close by, because the 3 door cams picked the person up 4 blocks away. So if you was going to commit a murder, or a murder was going to be committed, or you planned a murder or something like that, you're going to have a getaway. This person walked away and nobody picked this person up, So this led me to believe that when this person murdered my daughter, it was in a panic mode. It was in a panic mode. And this person had to get away, and get closer to his place, his safe place, because that's why I say that I ask the public to probably think back to, maybe you seen her arguing with somebody that day in Whitehaven, in South Memphis, you know, something of that nature, because she don't even hang in them. That's not her area. She's not familiar with that, you know. So and then I also I did a few Uber rides here a while back, and one night I picked up a lady, and we was talking about the case, and she was like, I heard about that case, and it seems kind of strange that it's over here. So we talking. So just make a long story short, I go home and I lay down that night, and I get up about 8 o'clock that morning. I go to Jerry's crime scene where she was found, and right there where she was at, and I drove to where I dropped that lady off at, and you can drive there in 5 minutes, and you can walk there in maybe 15. So that was another idea that I had. Okay, another scenario that I had, that if this person lived somewhere in this neighborhood, um, I had the homicide detective to make me some flyers, to do me up some flyers. And I put up some wanted posters and flyers and Crime Stopper things, and I waited till like 3 or 4 or 5, about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I put them up in all of the hot spots that I knew that I felt like this person was in the area. And so I moved my signs, and I want to be here. My family is coming down. But in 56 years, I've never knew no one to take down a wanted poster or a sign like that. Maybe the wind blow it down, maybe the rain knock it off the pole or something. But I take these up very fine where they were tore off in the center, and the other 2 pieces were still at the top and the bottom. So that means that someone tore them off. And only I can say that you'll take these signs down, that either you're the person on the wanted poster, or you know who's on the wanted poster, and you don't want to be burning this neighborhood. I mean, that's just me thinking, you know. That's
Mm-hmm.
just me thinking. So
Exactly.
those just a few scenarios that I came up with, just me thinking that this person lives somewhere around there. And then, I frequent the neighborhood. I walked all the neighborhoods. I climbed down in the ditches because I thought maybe the person may have threw the phone in the ditch. I talked to a lot of people. I talked to one lady that she had just left maybe 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before the police came. So she missed the killer by maybe 5 minutes. She went one way and he went the other. I talked to the man that was across the street from where who found my daughter's body, and he said that he looked out the window and seen the car in the truck in the driveway, and he, really didn't pay any attention because he thought it was his neighbor having company. But when he looked again, he seen the back door open on the car, slightly ajar. So he went to investigate, and he said when he walked up there and got almost up there, he seen my daughter slumped over in the back. So that's when he turned around and called the police, and they did the crime scene. So, that's why I think that this person, you know, lives somewhere in that area, in that Nutbush area, or the Jackson area, or somewhere in that North Memphis area, because he drove my daughter a long way. He drove her a
Yeah.
long way. I got her truck back when after all the crime scene stuff was over with. So, I took the truck and I had the truck detail, where at least I thought I had a detail, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I cleaned the truck out, and I had the truck parked in the yard, because I really didn't have the strength to drive it right then, right? So I'm gonna tell you something so ironic. I woke up one morning and I seen a lot of flies around the truck. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, it must be still presence of death in the truck. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I called the man back at the dealership who detailed the truck, and I was like, "Did you detail the truck fully?" He was like, "Yeah, we shampooed the seats and we did it up." And I was like, "Did you take the seats out?" He was like, "No, we didn't take it out. We normally don't do that." I said, "Man," I said, "I didn't care what it cost. I wanted it to be totally, detailed." I said, "Somebody been murdered in here. It really have to be hazmat, you know." I
Mm-hmm.
said, "For." So I took the truck and dropped it back off, and so I was kind of hanging around, while they was breaking it down. And don't you know, when they broke that truck down and took the seats out of that truck, don't you know that we say that we have about maybe 9 pints of blood in our system, right? Is that what we say? We have about 9 pints of blood in our system.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know when they took that seat out of that car, it was about 6 pints in the bottom of that seat, or that floorboard of that truck.
Damn.
And I said to myself right then, my daughter said right here in the back of this truck and bled out, while that man drove down the street to
Mm.
get to his place of refuge, or his safe place.
Wow. Now, have there been, and I don't know if you can mention this, and we don't want to say no names or anything, but have there been people talking in the streets, as in
No,
who said this or who did this
no
crime?
one has anything. There's a Crime Stopper reward. It's really ironic, but murders happen every day. People who commit it, you got a conscience. Sometimes that conscience eats you up, and sometimes it don't. You know, so I just pray every day that the conscience eat this person up. Because they have a little DNA. But they said they entered the DNA in the system, and it's not coming back anything. But I find it hard to believe that this person with no DNA in this system, and you can get DNA out of the earth. You can get it out of the earth. So I'm just thinking that this person never committed a major crime until he killed my daughter. I just don't think that's possible. I just don't
Mm.
think so. As far as the investigation, the new detective has looked over the case. You know, she says it looked the same. I commend her because every suggestion, every idea, every sniff of anything, they own it. I mean, you know, I'm fighting for justice. They checking it out. They doing it. You know, I mean, we only can just keep praying and hope that one day soon, you know, we'll get that phone call, that knock on the door, that page, you know, and you know, and it'll be there because she was a good girl. She was a good girl, like all my daughters. They're great girls. I'm proud of them all. You know, I mean, everybody had their flaws, and we all got our skeletons in our closets, and we all do our own thing, you know. But I'm proud of my daughters. No matter what they do, and I stand by them. I ride with them, you know, whatever they do, because I could call Jill and she was there. You know, if I didn't have it and she got it, she don't give it to me. They just like anybody else. She loved those kids she had adopted. You know, she was putting those babies on the right track. They was lost when she got them. They getting themselves together, you know. But God don't do nothing wrong, and I just have to believe that, you know. But never in a million years you thought that you'd have to bury your child, you know. So, you know, that was a first for me, you know. And it
Mhm.
was one I never ever 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 want to do again, you know.
Amen. Hey man, we are about to get into this next clip. Mr. Caples. We're gonna get into this next clip and we're gonna talk about the clip when we come back. Here we go.
Family searching for answers 2 years after the homicide of Jerriny Caples. Our Zaria Oates sat down with the family about their search for the suspect and the grief they manage every day.
Nearly 2 years ago, Jerriny Caples was shot and killed across town from her family home here in Fraser, over in the Nutbush area. Her family and friends continue to look for answers every single day.
Please, speak up for my sister, y'all. Please.
What happened to Jerriny Caples is something no family prepares for.
She was found in the back of the vehicle, slumped over on the driver's side. She had been shot once in the head.
This video shows a suspect leaving the scene. 2 years later, the person still hasn't been identified.
The murder was picked up by a door cam, leaving the vehicle, you know, so which kind of led me to believe that the person might stay somewhere in the area.
So he searches the area frequently, looking for any clues he can find. A tragedy no one can wrap their head around.
Loving, kind, sweet, don't bother nobody. And for them to take her life for nothing, it's hurting me, it's hurting my dad, it's hurting my mom.
It was a senseless act of violence. That's all it was. And I hate that.
An act of violence, leaving every one of her family members searching for closure.
And I'm not going to rest. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to stop screaming justice for Jerriny.
Her father, Jerry Caples, does believe someone knows what happened to his daughter. If you know any information at all, please contact the Memphis Police Department's Crime Stoppers at 901-528.
They drop it. So I'm not going to rest until my sister's name is alive, man. It's really difficult for me, like you said, to speak on this because it's getting towards the holidays and my little sister's birthday coming right before Christmas. Her birthday next week. So, you know, it's hard. It's hard on us. But we pushing ourselves, and like I said, I know my sister won't want me to give up on her. I know she won't want me to stop talking on this situation. And I know she don't want me to keep her name alive. So until I know who did this, and until we get justice, I'm not going to stop doing broadcasts. I'm not going to stop doing interviews. I'm not going to stop talking to the radios. I'm not going to stop bothering the police because I need them to do their job. And I need them to find out who did this to her. Jerriny was a sweet person, good heart. She had adopted 2 kids. My sister was when we found out she got murdered. We found out my sister was pregnant. She was.
Uh-huh.
Bring Candace back up.
There she go.
There she go. There she go. There she go. Girl, go and sit there by your daddy, girl. Yeah, y'all can scoot in together. That's fine.
We trying.
Okay.
You getting down for real. You getting down.
Yeah,
That's what you
that's
doing.
good. There you go. Right there. Right there. Candace, I gotta ask you, and I know that you said it in, the other shows that you came on, but there are new people out there watching. What keeps you so strong to keep going?
Man. Them boys, man. Them boys she had. I still keep in contact with them. I don't talk to them every day, but I do talk to them. And you know what I'm saying? They getting older. They miss J-Bo. They really do. They ask about her. They miss her presence. I miss her. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my daddy got a lot of kids. It's 14 of us. You know what I'm saying? I talk to every last one of my sisters, and I love all of them the same. But J-Bo, we practically, I practically raised my little sister, man. My daddy was there. You know what I'm saying? And her mom was there too. I love her mama to death. You know what I'm saying? She here. She going through her thing, but she love her J-Bo. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
baby sister is 6 years old, and every time I think about her and look at my sister, I think J-Bo too much.
Girl. I showed you, Candace. I said we're gonna treat this show just like it's the first show.
I'm trying not to do this, man, because it's my sister's birthday. You hear me?
I know.
But I know my daddy, me and my daddy like this.
Mm.
I'm talking about my mama tried to keep me away from my daddy for years. I used to cry, fight, run away just to go with my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So we got a bond. Him and my sister, they too much alike. So they went on P's and Q's like that. But man, when it came to my dad, J-Bo came. She was there. They might didn't talk every day, but they talked every holiday. She made sure she called on his birthday. She was always present. Me and my sister was together right before she got murdered. When my sister first got her first house, I was the first one came over. When she first moved in her apartment before she got murdered, I was the first one came over. We had that type of bond. We talked and text every day, all day. So when this happened to her and my daddy called me talking about some have I talked to her, it was weird because I talk to my sister every day on the regular. You know what I'm saying? She always been a part of my life. She always been around. And it's strange not her sister voice. Yeah, it's so bad, y'all. So sorry.
No.
No, it's
You know
yeah.
you
Don't be
ain't
sorry.
gotta
Don't be sorry.
apologize, Candace.
I do have a question for Dad. You made a statement that you do Uber or Lyft or that kind of work.
Yeah.
When you're out and about and you're driving around and you're in those spaces and you're in those cities that give you memories of your daughter, but even then the incident, the murder. How does that feel in that moment? How are you processing in that moment, knowing that I just drove down the street that this happened?
I get those chills down my spine because
Mm.
my daughter made me know that they're killers in that neighborhood. I drive down there every day. I drove past there today. Drove past there yesterday. I mean, but I always get them chills because one day I know I'm gonna run up on him or the police gonna run up on him. I mean, he in that neighborhood. He in that neighborhood. I be over there every day.
Mm.
Mm. Um, Candace, you mentioned something on the last video, I believe it was. The last not video, but the last show you came on, Peachy Tea Time. You mentioned that you believe that it was a girl that did this. Do you still believe that way now? Because you've literally came on the fir- if when I looked at the YouTube videos, the very first video said 2 years ago, and then the next video said 1 year ago. So this video is gonna say another year. So time has passed. Do you still believe in your heart that it's a girl that did this?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I feel in my heart if a girl didn't do this, she had something to do with this. I feel like my sister was set up. I I just, my sister
You've
don't
been
have
saying
any,
that. Yep, you've been
you know what
saying
I'm
that.
saying? Everybody, I'm talking about I could be out in the streets or I could be out at the club. People come up to me and hug me because they know J-Bo my sister. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't even know that was my sister until I put it out there. So for people to come to me like that, it just made me feel like in my heart, my sister is too friendly for one. She got too many friends. There's only one best friend I really just know like that, and that is Erica Burnham. Free her, matter of fact. Got to throw that out there. But
That free her, matter of fact.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, my sister was so sweet to people and so friendly. She couldn't be mean. She couldn't say no. She just it was just in her though. But you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, like I said, I still feel like this killer is out here. I still feel like my sister was set up. Um, it ain't no way around it. Cause for one, my sister, like I said from day one, she never went without no phone. I don't care if it was on 5%. She gonna plug that phone up and talk to that phone while it's on the charger. My sister was always active on Facebook 24/7. So for me to get that call from my daddy and get on Facebook and see that she had been active for 12 hours was strange to me. It was strange to me. I talked to my sister that day, and when I talked to her, her exact words to me was, "I'm finna get ready for school, and on my break, I'm probably going to meet somebody to get the kids some shoes." And after that, I never heard from her. The girl that she was talking to at the time, she went over her house on her lunch break. When she left her house, she told that girl, "I'm going to meet this boy to get these shoes, and I'm going back to school." Jerriny never made it back to that camp. So my question is, like my daddy said, they tracked her car and they tracked all this, and they see that she went to South Haven. For you to have to drive all the way from where you killed her at to where you left her at, it wasn't no stain on your brain saying that you did something wrong or you didn't have no gut in your heart to even, you know what I'm saying, just stop and think, why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? Why? To her. And to know how many times my sister got hit. She put up a fight, man. She put up a fight. She didn't have to go out like that. She didn't have to leave her like that. It hurt us. It hurt us.
We
And
finna
I'm
no,
not
go
gonna
ahead.
say it before. I'm not gonna stop talking to the TV people. I'm not gonna stop getting on the detective nerves. I'm not gonna stop coming on Peachy Tea Time. Cause without Peachy Tea Time, I stopped it. I done got so much views and so many followers from being on your podcast because a lot of people have been looking into my sister case and they're not even from the state of Tennessee. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I feel like if everybody else can get justice, my sister can too. And
Yep.
I'm not gonna rest until that happens, man. I'm not. I'm gonna celebrate every anniversary. I'm gonna celebrate every birthday. I don't care if I gotta do it by myself, like I'm doing today. I'm gonna
That part.
celebrate it every day, every day. Cause get what? If my sister was here, she would have been right by my side right now. And I stamped it. Me and J-Bo was like salt and pepper, man. We talked about everything. She taught me about a lot of stuff that was going on with her before she left here, and it was just stuff that I take to the grave with my sister, man. I'm gonna keep that in me. You know what I'm saying? I love my sister to death. That was the baby, but that was just like the baby before the baby got here. Papa was on,
Well,
but
you
it's
know
okay.
what? You know what? I'm gonna tell you here right now. You have been keeping up with Peachy Time. Anything that goes on with Peachy Time, you best believe Candace is messaging me. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I mean, she be on it. But I will say this tonight, Candace, that let's go ahead because here at PGT Time, I can make the decisions for everything. And that's why I love what I do. So from this day forward, and we got it on camera, we got it recorded everywhere. Let's make J-Bo Day for her birthday. And
Thank
you come back every single year before Christmas, whether you have an update or you don't have an update.
you.
You come on, Mr. Jerry, if you want to come on with Candace, I would love to have you both on every year. You know,
Oh, thank
even
you.
because I believe and I have faith that y'all gonna find out who these killers is, and they gonna get turned in, and they gonna rot their ass in hell. So even after that point, oh, he got the license plate. He got the license plate.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord.
Hold on. We got a hand clap coming. We got a hand clap coming.
And she ran my dad. You hear me? And my daddy got one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is
Okay.
daddy's girl.
Yeah.
Now the last time you had the angel wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she had the angel. Candace had the angel wings last time. That is nice. Show us the necklace one more time. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Yes.
That's hot.
Yeah. And you can
Um,
see her tag one more time on my thigh too.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
That's how
yes,
you do that. That's how you do that. Um, I I want to say thank you to Jerry, Mr. Jerry.
yes,
Um,
ma'am.
I said I want to say thank you to you, and
Thank
I
you.
can tell by just the way you spoke tonight, because we do got to go to a commercial break. But I can tell by the way you spoke tonight, that you'll probably feel like, don't thank me. But I've never been a single parent. I was not raised by a single mom. When my mom had me and my brother, she was married. Um, she's still married to this day to my father. When I got with my husband, I didn't have any children. Once we got married, we started having kids. We're still married to this day, 17 years down the line. But when I say thank you, I say thank you because I've seen so many. I've seen so many of friends, associates, or kids that I just went to school with that don't have their fathers in their life at all. At all. And when Candace came on the first time, Candace said, my daddy got a lot of kids. She said, my daddy got a lot of kids. You know, but she never said my daddy wasn't there. And apparently you've always been there. So that's what I want to say thank you for. You on mute. I can't hear you. Hold on, we can't hear you. You on mute.
There you go. You got it
There
now.
you go. Yeah, we can hear you.
I said I've always had a great relationship with my kids, and I guess that's been a good thing because when I was, coming up young and having them, it was a whole lot easier to have babies, raise babies, and take care of babies back in the 70s and the 80s. So,
Okay.
these babies right here, Lord have mercy. That's all I can say.
Different.
If I
He
see
said,
them,
Lord have mercy.
my house and shoot them.
Oh my
Yes, sir,
God.
man. I just have to pray for them because they ain't got no respect, no loyalty, nothing. And then they disrespect their moms. My mom died of my own when I was 9 years old. So my grandma
I'm
raised me.
sorry.
So that's my mom. She's 98 years old over there. And I've always been 100, respect. And these folks have no respect for their moms. I see them talk to their mom like they talk to one of them free people on the street on the corner or something. And boy,
Mm-hmm.
just don't know. You just don't know that the mamas you don't get but one.
You
You
only
don't
get
get but
one.
one. And I didn't even get mine. Just look, I got 14 kids. She never got to see not one baby. My mama never got to hold not one baby. They never got to see.
Mm.
They just don't know. They just don't know. They just
And you
don't know.
said 14
But I'm glad
kids?
my kids love me. Yeah, and all of them. I got 16 grandkids. I got grandkids. I got all girls, so they still having babies. I'm still having grandkids.
Don't say they. I ain't have no more.
There's a
Wait,
bunch of them
wait,
still coming.
wait.
Yeah,
I might have
Jason,
50.
I was
Hold
just
on.
about to say, wait, hold on.
Wait.
We got all
15 girls?
I
Yep.
have all girls. I'm a real
Oh, I
girl
had to
dad,
come
like
off
Kobe
mute for
Bryant.
that.
I
Ain't
have
no
no
boys
All
brothers.
nowhere.
girls. Oh,
Ain't
you
no
you
boys
broke.
nowhere.
That's
He broke.
insanity.
Wow.
I have 3 and 15?
Yes,
Whoa.
Jason has 3 girls. He don't have any boys, and he got 3 girls.
Wow.
Look
Wow.
at that.
Now,
You're a girl too.
what'd you
He's a
say?
girl dad too.
Yep,
Much of a
Jason
girl
is a
dad.
girl dad too.
Very
Oh,
much a girl dad.
man. Big respects. Big
Yes.
respects.
Yes. Um, I want to give Charlotte a chance to talk. So we got to get into our commercial break, and then we're gonna come back because I want Charlotte to touch in on this, tap in on this topic that we're talking about tonight. And
I
again,
need to ask you on commercial break.
you gotta ask me something
Yes, I do.
during the commercial break.
Yes, I need to ask you a quick question.
Okay, text it to me.
Okay, I'm finna text it to you right now.
Girl, she look just like Tempest, that girl. All right, now we finna get to our Friday commercial, and when we come back, we will hear from our counselor for tonight, which is Charlotte, our counselor for every night, every Wednesday night. And if we got to pull her in for extra night like we did tonight, baby, she is on it. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Love you guys. Hey y'all, it's your girl Demissus with the kisses, baby.
Where's my lips? I need a
Mwah.
shot.
Hey, Poolie. Mwah. Okay, now we got that out the way. I hope y'all enjoying the show. Y'all enjoying the show? I hope so. I'm enjoying the show. Poolie enjoying the show. I'm sure he is. So make sure y'all continue to tune in each and every Friday. 9:15 p.m. Eastern time, okay? Make sure y'all tune in. And also, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on my Facebook pages. And also, make sure you watch us on Twitch, baby, and Roku TV. It's so important. Roku TV. Okay? Make sure you share this video just as well. Share the video. We out of here. Make sure y'all continue to watch this show. To hear a mother's cry.
Like you don't know when it's coming. And when you have that moment, I just always tell myself, it's okay. It's okay to cry.
They asking you to understand that this too can be you.
Trying to prevent shit. I got 2 small kids. I don't want this shit to happen to them.
This city to be changed. It has to change for our kids. We have to start creating safe environments for our children.
And what are we supposed to do to stop this? It ain't nothing they can do to bring their children back. So what they trying to understand is, how do we stop you from feeling like we feel? We got to learn to do that as a city, as a community, as a whole.
Back, we are back, we are back, we are back, we are back. Okay, I'm trying to pull it. I don't know who I had up there. Who was up there? That Gabby? I don't know who that was. Gabby? Are you up there, Gabby? Yes, Gabby. Gabby, can you hear me, Gabby? Can you hear me, Gabby?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey,
Hey,
Gabby.
Gabby.
How are
How are
you?
you? I'm great.
That is
That is
wonderful,
wonderful,
Gabby.
Gabby.
Okay,
Okay,
it sounds
it
like
sounds
I'm
like I'm
echoing a little
echoing a
bit.
little bit.
Somebody
Somebody
turn their
turn their
volume
volume
down.
down.
Okay, there you go. Now, Gabby, tell us your relation to Journey.
Oh, I'm just a friend of the family, so I'm just sitting in.
You
You
are a
are a
friend of
friend
the
of the
family.
family. Mm-hmm.
All
All
right.
right.
Now, can
Now,
you
can
tell
you
us how
tell us
you
how
knew
you knew
Journey? I know
Journey?
you
I
said
know
you're
you said
friend
you're
of the
friend of
family.
the
Was
family.
y'all
Was y'all
friends?
friends?
Was you
Was
friends
you
with
friends with
Candace?
Candace? Oh, yes, I'm friend with Candace and her other sister, Cherry.
And
And
Cherry
Cherry,
too.
too.
All
Mm-hmm.
right.
All
Well,
right. Well,
thank you
thank you.
so much for coming, Gabby. I definitely appreciate it. All right.
All right.
Now, pull Gabby back down for a second. Gabby, anytime you want to come up, just let me know. If
Okay.
you
I
guys
don't
got
know what
something.
happened, but
Now, Candace. That's what I want to say.
Huh?
Candace, we are about to get into the tribute video. Okay. It is your sister's birthday. It's her birthday. It's her birthday. It's her birthday. Yes. So before we play this tribute video, if she was here right now, in the flesh, baby, in the flesh, what would you say to her on her 28th birthday?
I love you. I miss you so, so, so much. Ooh, Lord, we'll be turned up outside in the city right now, and that's exactly what I'm about to do when I get through.
And you look beautiful, baby girl. You look beautiful. Now, Mr. Jerry,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
would you say? I saw that. I saw it, girl. I saw it. Jerry, Mr. Jerry, what would you say if your baby girl was here right now? What would you say to her for her 28th birthday?
For me?
Yeah, you. Go
Yes.
ahead, Jay.
Well, first of all, I know I would have had to call and talk to her because She got her own spot. But I would have called and told her happy birthday and see what she had going on for her birthday. Of course, her and her sisters would have hung out. I don't hang out like that. But I probably would. I had planned on cooking her a dinner, which I'm still gonna cook her a dinner. So
Yeah,
cause she always gonna pull up and get a plate. I don't care what she doing,
Right.
I don't care who she with. She gonna stop by and get that food. I'm gonna take care on that. I'm gonna fix a good heavenly plate.
that's what I'm talking about. A good heavenly plate. Now, Charlotte, what would you say to this family tonight? This is your
Oh,
first
just
time meeting the family.
yes, just a wonderful family, just beautiful. And Candace, don't ever apologize for crying. You have every right to grieve for as long as you want to grieve. That's your sister. That's a loss, and part of the grieving process is you take your time with it, and it happens in its own time. So that's part of just life and how it is. So don't ever be ashamed or say, apologize to anybody about the way you feel, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Dad, I mean, 13 girls, I don't know what to say to you, but
14, 14.
oh, my bad. 14 girls, like,
Yeah, your bad.
that's a lot of estrogen. That's a lot of estrogen to try to keep up with. All I know I got about 50 personalities in this one little body, so I can imagine. Only
But but the
imagine.
one thing, but the one thing that I do love when these kids used to have differences with their moms and stuff, they'll come to me and we can talk. And we can talk about girl things, boy things, everything. That's one thing I love about my girls. They talk about me things that they can't talk about their mom with. And I love
Amen.
it.
That's a blessing to be able to have someone and to have your daddy. I was telling a friend of mine, I work at well, it's a high school and a middle school together. And last year, one of the kids, we were outside during dismissal, and one of the little boy at high school, he looked at the other little boy. His dad was picking him up. He was like, "Hey, you got a daddy?" In this day and time, those things are rare. So, sir, my hat's off to you.
Definitely, 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 definitely. All right, y'all. We are about to get into this tribute video. We're about to get into this tribute video. Um, when we come back for this tribute video, I do have a question. For Candace as well. I got a question for you, girl. When we come back, and here we go. Let me take off. I'm gonna leave that on. All right, and here we go. I gotta stop right there. I gotta stop right there. I gotta stop right there. Candace, you messaged me and you said you got a question. Can you hear me, Candace?
Yeah, I can hear you, Memphis.
When you text me before we play this tribute video, baby, she messaged me and she said she had a question. She didn't want to say it out loud. And I said, "What's your question?" I said, "Just text it to me." She said, "Can I take a shot for my sister?" I wrote her back. I said, "Of course. I got one too." So,
Let's
baby, let's put them up. Let's
go!
put them up. Let's put them up, baby. Let's put them up. Shots. This is for J Ball, baby. This is for
I
Jabba
love
Jabba. We love you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
J Ball.
You ain't reading, but it's all right.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Oh, would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Oh, oh, here in heaven. Oh, 'cause I don't belong here in heaven.
My,
So
I'm on mute. I'm like, look, I'm over here talking about that's them shots. That's them shots. That's them shots. Y'all couldn't even hear me. Y'all couldn't even hear me. But I do have one question to ask Candace, and this is for you and your dad because I want your dad to elaborate on it more. Um, I did not go back and watch the entire show. Um, Mr. Caples, Mr. Jerry, I've had so many families on my show, so many families, and the one thing that sticks out to me with this family is the emotions. The emotions that Candace had when we were on the show. So I'm gonna take a risk. Jason, I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a risk. And I'm going to ask a question that I think or that I thought that Candace mentioned on the very first show when she came on. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But then again, I kind of hope I'm right because I don't want to look crazy. But I do hope I'm wrong. But Candace, did you say on the first show that this was not the only sibling that you lost to gun violence?
yes. I
Okay, okay,
well, she really wasn't my daddy's child, but she was
okay,
around too. Talking about Faye.
yeah, yeah.
Faye, she was around, but my daddy was not her original sperm donor.
okay.
But she was around. But she was the type that was in the streets more. and
Okay.
it's like they had the type of relationship like I had with her. We talk on a day-to-day basis. If she see my dad, she'll holler at her. You know what I'm saying? He'll give her something to eat or give her some money if she asks, or if she needed anything, he'll help her out. And she just was do her own thing. So she really went around like my other sisters
Like
were,
J-Bo was
but
in the rest of his
she's
sisters.
always been a part of the family though.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy. 'Cause I'm like, I think she
Yeah,
said
she's a Miss Peach.
that. Exactly. But okay, we have came to the end of the show. When I tell y'all, I am just so thankful to God that you reached out to me, Candace. Candace, bring the camera down some, because I always see the top of your head. There you go.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's
You in
okay.
Atlanta?
It
You
is
in
okay.
Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Yep.
I
So
wish I
me and
knew. I wish you knew you was in Atlanta. I just spent 2 weeks with my daughter about a couple of months ago. Could have had
oh
lunch or
wow.
something.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you.
she stays in Bruford. So that's right. That's about 15 minutes from Atlanta.
Yes, yes. Well, I definitely hope you come back to the ATL, and if you do, please, Candace, give him my information and hit us up so we can take you out
I
to lunch
will.
or to dinner, something, you know.
It'll be
Uh,
on you. You done done enough. It'll be on me. You done done enough. Let me
oh,
come and do something nice for you.
thank you, thank you. I happily accept. I happily accept, but thank you so much. And again, like I told Candace, anytime y'all want to come on, I'm hoping and praying that you and Candace will agree to making J-Bo's birthday, Peachy's birthday
Yes.
as well, where
I
you guys come on every year. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
One thing
Our
me and
family.
Jason and Charlotte and Pooley try to succeed in doing this show as far as PGT time is that we help somebody, and for Candace to come on here tonight and say that after she came on PGT time that the word has gotten out, people has reached out to her, all of that.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm thankful. I thank God. I thank God over and over, because
Yes, ma'am.
at the end of the day, we are here to keep your loved one name alive and spread the awareness. We're here for it. So before we get out of here, I always have my guest in the show. And Candace knows that. I know you remember that girl. But y'all always got it in the show. So I'm gonna tell you what to say. I ain't gonna tell you what to say, but I'm gonna ask you a question. And then you just answer the question. But
yeah.
before that, I gotta let my co-host gotta say their thing. So we're gonna start with Miss Charlotte, baby. Charlotte. Charlotte, I love you, girl.
It was
He
great
said,
meeting you
Poolie said
all.
the gangster. He said the gangster.
It was great meeting you all. Such a wonderful family, and keep doing your thing. Keep keeping your family, your sister's name alive. Dad, I understand why you got all them girls because I can see you just a nice man.
Very nice.
All so I can understand. Daddy. Yeah. So but you all, be safe out there. But tonight when you going out and throwing up her name, you be safe as well, okay?
Yes.
Most
Yes.
definitely. Most definitely.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, we about to bring up Jason. Jason,
Jason, I
we
love
can't
you,
hear you.
Jason.
I love you. We can't hear you, Jason. We can't hear you.
I know why, because you muted me. You don't need to mute me. Don't mute me.
Sorry.
I mute myself over here.
But they got that. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Big shout out to you know what I'm saying, Memphis on. I see you, Big Memphis. You heard? And
Thank
Big
you,
heavenly
brother.
shout out to Jeremy and to the. Hey, look, I'm still back. I will be talking about you tomorrow, my friend. Saying I met a person that has 15 girls. That's crazy. 14, 13, 14, 15. One of them numbers. It's
14.
above 10. That's a lot. That's a lot. Right there.
Come
So
on now.
it's
No,
a
I know.
blessing
Come
though.
on.
Nonetheless, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to celebrate Jeremy. It's a blessing to be able to, laugh, cry, and feel these emotions all the way through. Like my cohort Charlotte said, please be safe out there while you're having fun. It is Friday the 13th. Spirits are looking for vessels. So with that being said, protect yourself. Pray before you leave. Still turn up. Put that bottle up. But pray,
Hey.
pray over your spirit before you go out in these streets. That way you're not, you know what I mean? Because it's real out here. You heard? We do say this before we leave, at least before I get up out of here. Continue to be your absolute best because being empowered starts today. We live life, we love unconditionally, and we seek growth. When we do all three of those, we're in our alpha state. Stay primal and get after it. Last but not least, protect your peace and drink water. Protect your peace and drink water. Like my big brother TJ will always say, whatever you do, make sure you do it big. God has his hands around this family. The abundance of love that has been given to you guys in so many facets of life is astonishing. To be able to have family in abundance shows that you guys are already blessed. God has gave Mr. Jerry an abundance of love that he can populate like he has and give love to family members like he has. Because there's some people that just only have one. You got 13 other siblings and loved ones that are around you. So embrace that. Keep that going. Candace, I love you. Have fun tonight. And go ahead
I
and
love
slay them
you.
motherfuckers out there. You heard? Make sure you put that shit on too. Because when we pop out, we show niggas. You heard? You heard?
Let me, let me bring his ass down. Let me bring his ass down right now. Explicit language. I know this is the last. Why am I saying it now? Bring his ass down. But no, Jackson is right. Go out there, represent, rep your sister, baby. Rep your sister hard. Do you hear me? But at the same time, be safe while you're doing it. Okay? Be safe while you're doing it. I can tell that this is a loving family. A loving family,
Yeah.
you know? And y'all don't want to lose another one. So be safe while you out there. That's number one. But at the same time,
I want to
make
be
sure you
my
rep your
sister.
sister and you rep her hard, baby. Cause this is J-Bo's world, baby. This is J-Bo's world. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, J-Bo. Happy birthday. Now,
Happy birthday.
he said happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday, J Bo. I'm so honored and thankful to be a part of your family, to be able to bring this story to life, to be able to bring it to other families, because at the end of the day, Candace, you're spreading awareness. You are spreading awareness at the end of the day. You and your father, okay? And daddy, father, the father, for you to have
Yeah.
14 kids, we gonna include J-Bo. 14 kids,
Yeah. That's
you
right.
out here, you doing your thing, you taking care of your kids, because if you wasn't, you best believe Candace would have said it tonight. This nigga don't do shit with his goddamn kids. He just here with us. So I applaud you. I thank you. Wherever you feel any type of lack, wherever you feel like maybe I fall short, just trust and believe. Your kids do not feel that way, baby. Your kids do
Thank
not
you.
feel that way at all. So
Thank you.
again, we are about to let them in the show, baby. And what I have, the question that I want y'all to answer is this,
Yes.
and we're gonna start with you, Candace, and we're gonna let your daddy end it. If there was something that you could say to the killers tonight, even if there's anything, you might say, I don't want to tell them shit. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Explicit language, also allegedly, I can say all that. But if there's anything that you want to say to them, now is the time. I don't give a damn how raw you be. Say whatever you want to say, unfiltered, uncut. This is your time. It's your time to shine, Candace. Candace, girl, it's your time to shine, girl. Say it. Nah, for real. It's your time to say whatever you got to say, baby.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep saying this. Whoever you are, whoever has something to do with it, just turn yourself in. I don't hate you because I got God in my life, and
Amen.
He don't want me to hate anybody. I will never forget what happened to my sister. I will never forget what you did to my sister. I can't forgive you, but I can love you. You hurting me. You hurting my sisters. You hurting my dad. You hurting my family. You know what I'm saying? We just want closure for her. We just want closure for her. That's it. That's all I want. And like I said, I'm not gonna stop talking. I'm not gonna stop getting the word out. I'm not gonna stop speaking because if my sister was here, she'll do the same for me. And I know it's vice versa. So at the end of the day, I love you. I don't respect you, but I love you. Because God say love everybody. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm going to get my blessings and will get what's coming to me. So I'm never going to forget what happened to my sister. November 11th, the day I will never, ever, ever forget. I'm going to always remember that. And I'm just letting you know you put a stain on my brain. For real. It's a hard, hard pill for me and my folks to swallow. You know what I'm saying? But my sister was a hard body. You understand me? And I know you don't want me to give up, and I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna walk around every day with tears coming in my eyes. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna turn up. But man, when the justice is served, you best believe it's gonna be a motherfucking celebration. Cause I stepped it. And at the end of the day, you know what I always say, long live J Bone, let's go. You understand me? Hey man, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get his camera over to my dad and man let him say what he wanna say.
I'm so Memphis, baby. I'm so Memphis.
You
All
know.
right, daddy, your turn.
I mean, it's basically, I mean, if I don't want to leave this earth not knowing who killed my daughter, and I'm still with that question 3 years later, who and why? So all I can say is, I already done forgave you. I just want to know who and why. Simple as that.
All right. All right. Well, I got to end this show with me, Jason. Hold on. How can I put it back up? Hold on. Here we are. Jason. Let me put my camera back on, baby. Jason, we gotta play this tribute one more time. And Jason, you know that we know. If don't nobody else know, Jason, we know that they watching. So I gotta let you in this, what you saying, what you say, how you say it. Do your thing, baby. The last family, 2024.
I'm kind of reformed. You know what I'm saying? But what was she speaking on is, look here, man. Now you got me out here feeling like I'm from Memphis. Look here, man. You know what I mean? Like it's
It's all right.
that part. You know what I mean? But no, it's real out here, man. You also, I think it's fear. You got scared. You got caught up. You didn't know what to do next. You thought you just had somebody. You thought you had an easy lick. You thought it was an easy move, an easy swoop, and you was out. But you fought. You like she said, you found a hard body. You found a real one, and the real one put up a fight on you. You ain't know what to do, and you chose the bitch route. So what happened with bitches is that you gonna get caught. If y'all know something, say something, people out there, because it's a little bitch out here. You heard? That's exactly what it is. So with that being said, I ain't gonna say too much. I don't need to go on too long because that's sitting on you as it is. You already in prison. You're already in that spiritual prison. You're already in that mental prison because you locked up like you got caught. You got caught slipping because you thought you had an easy mark, but you didn't. And now you got the family looking out for you. Now you got the family looking for you. The street's still talking. They know what's up. I see you too. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the people that's gonna watch either now or later, they gonna say something. So again, if y'all know something, say something. Let this little bitch rock. You heard? Let's go.
Let's
Man.
go.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Oh, would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Oh, oh, here in heaven. Oh, 'cause I don't belong here in heaven.
Return, Peachy return. Peachy return, Peachy return, Peachy return. Thank you for watching.